So whenever you are looking for the oil pastel sheet, just check that what is the surface. Like you can literally, you can put your fingers this way and you just see, is it a texture or you feeling like a little bit texture or more texture. So accordingly you have to pick your paper. Okay, now there are oil pastels paper available, especially oil pastels paper, and these are available in different tones. So you can see these are all oil pastel sheets. Again, this is with the less grains. It's a less grainy surface. Same this one. So I have all these sheets which I have used in last session. These are all oil pastel work we did in last session. So you can see I have different tones of paper. You can go with that. You can experiment these papers. Black I don't recommend because you don't get those glowing kind of works, right? If you want a lot of glow in your work, so in that case you can prefer always white, because in white paper you get a very vibrant tones, right? And these tone paper also you can try. I am getting good result in this sheet, and other one also I'll show you the work that I am doing with oil pastels, and it's a cartridge sheet only. So it's always good to experiment with different sheets and then find a good one for you. Oops, it's quite a big one. This one. I am doing this drawing, and you can see it's detailed, not very detailed, but I can say a semi-detailed kind of. Again, this is my cartridge sheet. Okay, it's the same cartridge sheet which I am using for today's demonstration. And your pastels will go through ugly stages. You can see here still I'm working on this area, and this is not even looking like what I am doing. See? So your paintings will go through ugly stages where you will not able to decide that what I am doing, what results I am getting. But believe me, just keep going on, keep doing. What will happen? You will waste your one paper, that's it. Okay, so don't get scared to do experiment. Until and unless you are not going to experiment, nothing will work. So you have to be fearless and just start doing, right? And meanwhile, if you have any questions, you can ask me. Keep asking questions. Whatever doubts coming to your mind, you can discuss with me so that we can make this session more productive. Okay, and I'm using this masking tape which we use for the watercolors. So you can use this one or any masking tape will work, but I'm using this one which I use for the watercolors. Okay, and the pastels that I'm using, these are a Camel oil pastels. You know, Camel is very cheap and a local brand here in India. So I'm using this one. These are soft, not very hard and not even very soft, somewhere in middle. Okay, I have another one which is Faber-Castell, and this is little bit harder. These pastels are hard. And when your pastels are hard, it will give you more realistic kind of work. Okay, so if your pastels are hard, there is no problem with the pastels. Only you have to learn how to select the right pastels. Another one, I have the Mugyo brand, so I use somewhere in a top. So if you are completely brand new with oil pastels, okay, as Maria is completely new with the oil pastel, so Maria, you can go with this one, Mugyo set of 12. It's good to experiment with the small sets. Okay, so you will get some idea. So these are again not very soft and not very hard, somewhere in middle. Okay. And I have explained about the entire complete about the paper and the pastels in last session, last workshop. So if you have not seen that, I will send you link. You can message me, okay, inside community, and I will send you the link of that video. So let's check out the reference picture. Here is my reference. This is my reference image. You can see quite glowing landscape. Yes, Abhilasha, I'll share with you. Okay, you can see the glowing. It's very bright, super bright. This is possible to achieve with oil pastels, but as much as glow you want to add in your painting, you need that much time. You can't directly achieve that in a small amount of time. So this kind of result, at least you have to give a good amount of time. Sit for 3 hours, then you can expect. Okay, and you don't have to continuously work on your painting continuously non-stop for 3 hours. You don't have to paint like that. You just paint first layer, you take a break, good break, again come back after some time, again you start, again take a break, again come this way. Because when we come with the fresh eyes, we start noticing new information in that area. So if you continuously start from, you keep painting from more than 2 hours or 1 hour, you will never get idea that what should be the next step. So it's very important to take breaks in between, okay, to see that new information. And don't try to finish your work in one day. Give a good time. Treat it like a baby. Your painting, you should feel like that it's my baby, and you have to nurture it very slowly, step by step. Okay, so don't hurry up. Now, can anyone guess that what colors we should use in this painting? Right. Guilty of trying to make a art in one day. Yes, I was the same person that no, I have to finish this. But it's not like that. Not with the watercolors also. Don't think that you have to finish in one day. Sometimes I take 30 days to finish my one watercolor piece if I'm working like too detailed. Okay, so just give a good amount of time. Now, can you guess what are the colors that we have to include? Okay, yes, we can use, yes, white. So what I'll do, whatever colors you guys are saying, I'm going to select all that. Okay, so I have whatever yellows I have in my set, I'm going to pick that. Because if we think that we are just completely newbie in this medium, how we are going to come up with the colors or how we can select the color palette, I have no idea right now if I'm working as a beginner. Whatever colors I have close to that similar color. So if Alice said yellow, okay, so I'm going to pick all the yellows, whatever yellow I have in my palette. Next, as you said that brown, so pick the range of brown. I have no idea what brown I'm going to use. So just pick all the browns. Okay, from dark to light I have picked almost all the browns. Next, what do you think, which color should be there? White. Okay, I'm going to include white also. Yes, red. Now again I have these red. One is orangish red, so I am also counting this color in red, and one is darker red. So whatever reds you have, you just bring all the reds at one place. Okay, next, what else you can see? Yes, we can see green. So again we are going to pick all type of greens. So these are the greens that I have good range of green because it's a set of 50. These are all the greens. So I'm thinking like that I have no idea that what color or what green I have to pick. Okay, then next, what do you think? Oh, I have some. Okay, yeah, okay, orange we can pick. Okay, we can see somewhere orange means it's a quite bright kind of red, so we can include. Okay, what else? There are some these color also, which is a violet. I can pick. Yes, some purple in the background. So I'm picking all the purples I have, or close to purple. Even if it is not purple, but you feel like that it's some kind of purple. So this is like magenta. Magenta is also close to your purple. Rose pink. Then I have the deep merit, violet, and light violet. So let's pick all the colors, right? Okay, what else I can pick? So I have white, I have yellow. So this is how we do brainstorming kind of thing. Okay, first of all, just what should be your first step? Analyze your reference image. See that reference image, spend some good time with your reference image just to analyze few things like colors, how much is the foreground, how much is the this is a foreground, how much is the background, how much glow you can see. If there is a glow in a painting or reference image, what kind of glow is that? So you have to ask few questions to yourself. Okay, like if I just come to this part, the background, let's simplify. So we call it next step is simplification of your subject. So how we are going to simplify the subject? By asking these questions. So I can see, if I just talk about the background part. Okay, so I can see white, I have picked range of yellow. So I have no idea what kind of yellow is. I have picked all the range of colors, yellows from my set. Then I can say I can also see the top section, I can see orangish kind of shades. So I have picked my orange also, right? Dark orange and light orange, or whatever orange you have, you can pick that. You don't need this much set, right? Okay, so I'm done, and then I have some clouds here. So for this I can use brown. Again, I'm not sure which kind of brown, so I picked all the browns. So I have 3 browns here. Okay, so we are done with the background. And again, the bottom part, if you see, here is a light touch of purple. So this light touch of purple, I got this idea that okay, this is close to somewhere this one, light purple or violet, right? Again, if you have no idea, pick all the shades of that color. Now let's come to the foreground. And in foreground, what I can see, I can see different tones of red. So different tones of red, again, if you have no idea, pick all type of reds, whether it's dark, close to black or close to yellows kind of tones, pick all the reds, right? And again here I can see in bottom there are different type of greens, some warm green, cool green, darker colors, dark type of green. Okay, so again we can pick all type of greens. So little bit brainstorming we have done here. We have selected we can't say that we have selected the color palette, because color palette will be the final step. So out of these color we have to select few colors, then you can say I am ready with my color palette, right? So now what I'm going to do, I have a little bit space here in the side and I'm going to test the colors. Okay, I have my reference image here and now I'm going to just test the colors. So let's start with the background colors first. I have yellows, so what I can do, I'll pick the yellow one by one and I'll start testing. And can you see here there is a different pigment. So first, it's very important whenever you are starting with your color your oil pastels, you have to get rid of these pigments. If your pastels are dirty, just clean it. It's very important, otherwise it can affect your works. So clean it nicely. Okay, so now I can test this color and see, by adding this color I have to check now that is it close to my reference image or not. Can I see this yellow somewhere here, or I can feel few touches of this yellow here? If yes, yeah, right? So we can keep this color. So that means this is part of my color selection. This would be part of my color palette. Again, let's test the different yellow. So I have another yellow, and now again you ask yourself that is it working or not, right? So you don't have to be you don't have to pick the wide range of colors. If you can work with few colors, then also it's fine. So I don't feel like using this one. Do you feel? Do you think? Yeah, right. Next I'm going to again pick the another kind of yellow, and first make sure that your pastels are clean. Okay, so we have to clean it first, otherwise it will not give you that exact color. So always keep your tissue papers or your kitchen tissue papers, and then I'm going to test and then see whether I can use it or not. Little bit darker than this one, so I can include it because the exact color is not visible in camera. This color is not visible that much, although it is here, this areas. Okay, so I can keep it. And then the another, this is orangish yellow. Let's test this one. You don't have to get a wide range of colors, so I have the range of 50 colors, but whatever yellows you have, suppose you have 2 yellows in your set, you have to test both. If you have 3 blues, you have to test 3 blues and compare that which is possible that I can use in my painting, which is the closest color. Even if it is not similar, we don't want to create a replica of this painting or this reference image. We just want to get inspiration, or we can just paint closer to this one, right? So this is orangish kind of yellow I can use, and it's not very important because I have orange also. Either I can use orange to come up with this color if you don't have the deep yellow. So what you will do, okay, next we'll talk about the color mixing, right? So first, right now, that yes, I can see this color, but every time I don't need the ready-made colors, I can prepare my own, right? So you don't have to stop yourself that I don't have this color. No, these are all excuses that we are giving to ourselves. Just get rid of all those things. And here, so I'll keep it side. Next I have this deep yellow. I can try this one. Again, I can see this color in the outer part, the outer section. It is visible. I can use this one. Let's keep it side. And then comes the, okay, white I'm including because the center part you can see the lot of white tones. Okay, and then the bottom part is the purple. So I have a all range of purples here. These color all purples. Let's test all those. So I'm starting with the lighter purple. This is a light tone. Let me test another one. So first I will apply all the colors, and then I'm going to decide which one I want to keep and which one I want to keep it side. Now you can see the bottom part of horizon line. This is purple kind of tone, right? But this purple is, any of these color is not directly giving me this kind of purple. So in that case, what I can do, I can use white or any muted shade, lighter shade that can make this color dull, right? So I have my white. I can simply on top of every color I can apply white. So it's just like watercolor, like you mix your watercolors in your palette, right? Same way we are mixing here. So I'm applying white on top, and I will see that is it close to my color or not. Again I'm going to apply in second one. So let's apply to every, and keep cleaning your pastels. Then I'll apply here. And even you can extend these, and you can check that if I use more white and less this color, so is it giving me that impression or not? Right? So like here again, I can, this is a pure paint. I have used more this color, but white is less. Now same, I can extend this. I can drag this paint down, and I can here add more white and less that tone, that purple kind of tone. So can you see that I'm getting closer to these tone, this one, right? So this is a way to come up with that color. Again same, if you want to test with others, you can do it. Just drag this paint down, and it will you know, you will see, because when you are dragging that paint, your pastel is picking a lot of your colors and it is helping you to drag that color down. Or you can just use your finger this way and you can do the merging. Okay. Okay, yes, if you don't have your white, you can pick any lighter color whatever you have in your set. So if I show you, these are the remaining colors in my set. And if I don't have white, what can I do? I have this lighter color, any lighter color. I have this lighter. Okay, I have this one which is salmon pink. Again, it's very lighter, close to skin tone, right? I can pick this one. Or I have more lighter colors, you can pick this one. So it should be little bit lighter than other colors. I have violet. So violet is lighter than all these shades. I have different kind of purples, and out of these, this is the lighter one. So I can use for blending. Right? If you are looking for green and your all greens are darker, so in your this green set of green, you select the lightest one and then you blend with that color. Right? It should be closer to white. So here I have, this is my white, and just in your entire set, check which is the most lightest color I have. And you just use that for blending. That will work. Okay. So I selected this color. Oh, which one was that? Oh, I need to test it again. Okay, I think this one. So it's a rose pink. I'll keep this in my set. Why I need these so many colors? You just need to pick one good one and you can start with that, right? So I can keep this side. Okay, so background is done. I have selected most of my colors. Even I can see some orangish kind of tone. So let's pick the orange also. So I have this orange and I have this orange yellow. Okay, so this I can achieve which colors I have already selected. I will check in my palette the colors which I have already selected. I can check that if I can use all that colors or any of that colors I can repeat. So that will be good. Okay, so I have only this orange and this orange. So these are two type of orange I have. I can include this one in my set because I can see the glowing poppies, right? So I can pick this one. And I can also pick the lighter one. Why lighter one? Because there is again the variety of orange, so we can test it. If you are confused between two colors and still you are not sure, so it's good to pick both the colors. So I'm keeping both the orange. One is lighter orange and another one is the dark orange. Then I have to test the greens now. So for greens, we can again I have a good range of greens here, and if you are confused which green I should use, again keep all the greens at one place and keep testing. So I'm going to test this one first. This is a shade I'll zoom it a little bit so you get idea. Another